Those fans are rabid. They are loud. And that meant they had to do less. What made that match better than what it was the fans. And they took their time, told a story, and you could almost have somebody who is just basically hell-bent on believing that it's set up, and you couldn't tell any setups in there.
Real quick, Dutch.
Did you see the Saudi Arabia event?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
Let me say this. The match between Cody and Orton.
Randy Orton.
Was a class in how to do it.
Absolutely.
Yes. They timed it right. And what I noticed about it, of course, those fans are rabid. They are loud. And that meant they had to do less. What made that match better than what it was the fans. And they took their time, told a story, and you could almost have somebody who is just basically hell-bent on believing that it's set up, and you couldn't tell any setups in there.
You're correct.
You couldn't tell any pulled punches or kicks. They were kind of beating the crap out of each other. One of the best matches I think I have seen in the last 10, 15 years.
Oh, yeah. And the street fight with Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez.
That was good, too. Now, Raquel is a big girl, too, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Where did she come from?
I have no idea.
Judgment Day.
Yeah, but I mean, before she got to WWE, where was she?
That was my way out of that, Mac.
I see what you're doing. Okay, well, we got to get out of here anyhow. Dutch, let me ask you, you do a lot of shows. You want to promote any of your shows before we get out of here?
No, not really. I don't have any. I don't have any. But I have 2 books if you're interested, and I'm writing the 3rd one. It's the 3rd of the trilogy. So, and you can inquire about them at dirtydutchmantell@gmail.com, or watch me on my other podcast. It's called Stories with Dutch.
Yep.
On YouTube. I have 130,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd have that many subscribers.
That's great.
But
you know how much it hurt my finger to press that button 128 times?
I know it. It's hard.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And you have arthritis too, right?
Yes.
But anyway, and all the fans who supported me, I want to thank them very much.
All right, Bill, what about you?
Well, we got Charlotte, North Carolina coming up the first weekend in August. The gathering by T Mart and Dutch. You going to be there?
Nobody's called me yet. I put my name out there.
Well, I'm going to be.
They may be full. You got a table?
No. I'm going to be hosting my one-man show on Thursday and hosting part of the event on Friday. So, yeah. Wait,
Teddy, what about you?
Get the tables?
Say what now?
I'm just going to be taking it easy, and I'll be at the Dragon Con in, I think it's August in Atlanta, Georgia. That big event there. I'll be there for 3 days. I think it starts around August 27th.
That's going to be a really good show, too. It's in Atlanta area. Where exactly is that, Teddy? Is that...
it's downtown in Peachtree Street at the Regency Hyatt Hotel.
Okay.
That's Mascaras, right?
The
Mascaras mask?
Yep.
Yeah, this is the mask that he wore when he debuted at Madison Square Garden in around 1970, and he gave it to me. That's when masked wrestlers were all banned, and women wrestlers were all banned from...
I'm not buying that.
New York State.
I think there's a little bit of the loss of credibility there.
I have a photo of him doing the dive off the mask.
Go get it real quick, Bill. Go get it real quick.
Bill.
Go ahead.
Bill.
Bring it with you next time.
Bill, has your wife ever seen you with that mask on?
Why do you think she married me?
Okay.
That's actually a good answer.
That's why I got no comeback.
He
just raked the eyes, right? He got no comeback.
Oh, wait a minute. He's got a
that is
picture.
it.
Hey, we see your finger. It looks nice.
I found it. Can you see the picture?
That's it.
There
I
you
can
go.
see it.
There you go.
Who's he diving on? Hell, he's diving on me.
That is Doug
Astor.
Gashouse. That is Gashouse Doug Gilbert.
Doug Gilbert. Okay.
Not
That
the
is-
not
no,
not
the first Doug Gilbert.
right.
I knew
So
him.
before we go, what I was telling you that none of you probably knew is that back in the 70s, the New York State Athletic Commission banned masked wrestlers and women from wrestling. That didn't change until for the masked wrestlers till the mid 70s, but Vince Sr. made a deal with the State Athletic Commission to let maskerists come in. He was the only one. He worked against the spoiler, and the spoiler, Don Hardeen, had to work with an open mask.
So you couldn't cover your face back in the old days, otherwise you wouldn't have been seen, correct?
So he
Correct.
could have worked with a half mask,
That
right?
means we just get rid of that mask then, because it's not allowed on the wrestling time machine, because we go back in time. I'm Mac
There you
Davis.
go. Where
That
you
was
go?
Bill Apter, of course, WWE Hall of Famer, Mr. Teddy Long, and
All
Dirty
right.
Dutch Mantell. We'll see you again next week, guys.